Mile high.
Years ago in Michigan, made up.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Adjusted and we'll get back to it. Meeting adjourned. I'll make sure my dad knows how this went. Gotcha. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just careful.
In motion right is Watkins. Now they fake the jet sweep there and a run instead with Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only...
She's still having her recover from surgery. I told her I was going to have a big reception later so she could twerk with that new hip. Do you mind if we talk about Daddy kissing that other woman? So you heard that? Yes, it's okay. I'm an adult. And I know you guys aren't perfect. I just want to know the real. Okay, just to be clear. She kissed your father. And there is no other woman. Just someone we went to college with who has a history of overstepping. Man, look, when you commit to spending your life with someone, there's going to be times when you go through
3 yards, second down coming up. When you look at this Bronco defense, this unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, you're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Here we go. She didn't.
11.
Here's Fields. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. Look at the big man rumble. And he's going to take it in for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Fryermuth, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Newsflash, you are the bougie black people.
Boswell now kicking away after the touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, almost every black family we know comes out here in August. Hey, is it just me or is this what everybody gets?
Okay, I'm about to be a bridesmaid in a wedding.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 20-yard line.
I'm really excited to bring him here.
And you will. Next summer.
It's going to be better.
Sure happens. Everything going on. I didn't even think we really work this summer.
He's getting married. Actually starting high school.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. This defense for the Steelers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
To throw, here's Nix. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Harris running straight ahead. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
But I told my parents we just friends, and we can find out when it's going to be good.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself. Ended up getting buried in the backfield, and that brings up 4th down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Please tell me not left.
They snap it to Fields. Steps away to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Justin Fields from 17 yards out. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense will look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Maybe it slipped off your finger when you were swinging.
And that one's going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
If it's good news. You need to get your ass on a plane right now.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command. Not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
You look at this Steeler defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
How high? It that's going to be head down. Something as flat as the speed.
When you bring the trains across the country, it's not honest.
Third down and 1.
Definitely the last time I was broken body.
Oh, yeah? Maybe this training one is
Here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from the sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Yes, he chooses to show the same nurse. That's right. Yeah.
What he's adopted.
Hey, that's the way you guys want.
Off the play fake, here's Nix.
Same.
Short throw caught by Dulcich. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Yes, this is the final good night. So you can go and after tomorrow, you say good night. You can go this one.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here is 3rd down and 4.
See,
Nix to the air. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Unless he needs a break, because the doctor said
the Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here we go. Good.
Fields going to keep it once more. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That one will go for 9 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a 1st down with some nice running.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I'm not pushing too much.
2nd and a couple.
No.
Here we go.
An option handoff given to Harris. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
It's been a rough go on the ground throughout the entire game, but after a run like that, they may have found the spark to get their offense kick-started.
No jump, ready? Easy.
Play action. It's Fields. Rolling to his right. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Darnell Washington, 29 yards. And the Steelers take a 3-touchdown lead. Boswell for the extra point.
You can believe it.
And it is now 21-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
That looked like a 2-deep coverage, which we call cover 2. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw an example of it right there. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is a modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
First carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll go play action with Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Cortland Sutton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Mom, I was telling you about my doctor.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
I literally watched the White Bronx at the 50 for the Duncan.
Wow, well, thank you so much. I think they're
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Gets this out wide to Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. First catch so far by Pickens. It's good for a first down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
It's a personal price plan deal. If you bundle
back to throw, Fields.
Let's begin.
He's got Watkins on the out route. He's into space past the 25, and he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
After I graduated, I started a new job. My degree has opened new doors. I really didn't know it.
All it takes is one simple step, and it can change your life.
Start your future today at SHU.edu.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun, and he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Test your battery record, and if you need a replacement, NEPA has you covered. Full range of long-lasting, high-performing batteries designed to keep you moving.
Here's Fields. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point now by Boswell. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
What's going on with this team? Why is he always
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need it right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing Nix. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, no, it's not. It's just temporary pause. So stay present. Excuse me. Max, can someone tell me why I just saw the groom walking away from the house? No, I know. We got this. Yes. Okay, but listen, I'm going to talk to Hillary. You have one job. Find Marcus.
To throw is Nix.
Thank you.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Look, straight up Jazz is my boy. And for a minute, I was hoping he would not get out of the way.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
It's pretty good, too.
Off the play fake, Nix. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
You do not deserve what just happened.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Fields now to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off play action, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now Fields. Flush to his right. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Alex Highsmith there on the tackle.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On play action, here's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Up the middle, it's Williams. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he drops it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Hillary Renee Banks. Take LaMarcus, Trevor.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Listen.
Now it's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Now, with rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Here we go, set.
Look who's ready, guys. 1 saying 2's a party, 3's a crowd. It's my favorite part of the day. No, thank you. Come on.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
He knows his love language. Mine is
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Portland Sutton.
My love language is credit to bird calls.
3rd on the year. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had a strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw a touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Said ACR for 84 months on Sierra
Even heavy run teams
That's over
tend to throw the ball in situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now, that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here we go.
On play action, Fields. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So the PI decline, and that'll give them a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are, and we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
In motion right, Watkins. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. This one out quickly to Watkins. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 22-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Now a first down carry for Harris. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. On the give, this is Harris. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Justin Fields, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time, but even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
So you don't want to see me get strong. Check this out.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
You are going to be great. This facility specializes in addiction kind of trauma, so I think it's really going to help.
2nd and goal from the 1.
I'm going to miss you. Look, I said some really foul shit to you guys, and you've been good friends to me. And I've never...
Williams. will score. Touchdown, Broncos. So his great start to the season continues. He found the end zone time after time in the opener last week, and he does it again here in week 2.
And Brandon, we have a lot of coaches sell us week to week that there is no momentum, there is no carryover. Every game is its own entity. But after what we saw him do last week and now punching one in here, I'm starting to think that there is a carryover, and he's feeling it.
He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
Scared, pretty incredible. So.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Here we go, son. Sorry.
Fields going to keep it once more. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good with 11 yards in the first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Great way to convert on third down there, 21 yards the play. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Fields. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Washington. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Darnell Washington, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Second down and 8. To throw, here's Nix. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
And he will have the Broncos first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
They gave him the option there on 3rd and short. Run or pass, you choose. And he decided to fling it out to the perimeter. And that was the right call as they pick up the first down.
Ready, go!
Here's Nix. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Let's go!
Nix to throw again. Well, this is caught by Williams. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a 2nd and 10. Nix to the air. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 45 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Williams. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
Hey, man, got to get it in, bro.
2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays.
I'm now talking to dude on my screen. He said it's 2 a.m.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, shot.
Williams will try again. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Holy shit, that's wild. I didn't expect that.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week.
Hey, the way my schedule is 9 pounds, I would.
Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it.
I got a new job, so my hours be crazy.
Passing attack, even though that one was
shit, I probably
it's been
would.
really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because...
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Now inside the 25. George Pickens. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I ain't lying. That bitch retarded.
Pickens, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are on their way to a 2-0 start.
I didn't see a nigga stop that play yet.
Looking like they're well on their way to a
shit, this is my second game.
Smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time.
I ain't go gatekeep. Shit isn't a Baltimore Ravens playbook.
Is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Facts.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Hey, for real. I'm trying to tell you.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside.
I can't get that nigga to play like that on Sunday for nothing. Yeah.
73 yards. And the Bronco.
Yeah, that's my team shit. We finally got a quarterback, so I'm finally playing with these niggas since like 3 Madden. I'll be damn, I play with Kenny Pickett.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
I ain't used these niggas since Dick Roethlisberger retired.
And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Bro, how the fuck you do these fucking trick plays? That's what that shit. Hey, Pounds, I'm trying to tell you that playbook crazy. Like I don't even think I'm gonna need a custom. Oh, you got a hold there one. Okay.
To start their next drive. Just all around a solid performance.
Yeah, I just be pressing.
3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control.
They've
earned this victory.
I am too. I ain't gonna risk them this
Could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Yeah. Baby sending them motherfuckers. Yeah, Baltimore. See, Miami got some crazy shit in it too.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45
GG's, bro.
at the 44. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And understandably
Appreciate you tuning in, Pounds.
But boy, they're off.